The Nova Series LED projectors here in jet black will be a premium headlight option for 2019 and newer Ram owners who might be looking to ditch the factory halogens in favor of a radical looking package bristling with extras. Now, these particular Novas will feature the jet black housing with the polycarbonate lens, quad projectors, diffused daytime running lights, and sequential turn signals, just to name a few. The lights are both DOT and SAE approved and do get backed by a 2-year limited warranty for right around that $1,200 price point. Installation, on the other hand, at least according to the site, will get a solid 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and take at least an hour, maybe a little bit more from start to finish. But as always, guys, hang with us a bit and we'll walk you through that job later in the video. All right, so first things first, these are certainly not going to be for everyone out there based on that price alone. I get that. However, you have to keep in mind that these, along with some of the Morimoto stuff, are really 2 of the nicest aftermarket headlights currently offered here on the site for all of the 5th gen trucks. And as the old adage goes, you get what you pay for. So with that out of the way, let's talk about what you are getting here with the Nova Series. And I think the most eye-catching part of these particular lights will be the quad projectors loaded with Osram technology, arguably some of the nicest LED tech currently produced in the category today. Now, you are getting out of those things reliable, high-powered tech, extremely long life, and low thermal resistance, and they're gonna simply outperform and outlast most of your more budget-friendly headlights here on the site. Not only that, but the pattern and cutoff is absolutely superb. Now, the outer 3 projectors here on each light will serve as your low beams, while the innermost projector will function as your high beams. And the look of these Ice Cube 3D projectors, as Nova calls them, really looks fantastic both on and off. Now, the 3D aspect does come really into play as you start kind of viewing these things from a 3/4 angle or side angle, and you can see those lights start to kind of stagger a little bit, and that's gonna make for a very cool look. Now, aside from those quad projectors, which will be just a massive improvement over the stock halogens in regards to output, performance, and appearance, but you're also getting some really cool extras out of the Nova Series. First up will be the T-shaped daytime running lights here, separating your projectors up top from the turn signal portion on the bottom. Now, those daytime running lights will illuminate anytime your parking lights or headlights have been switched on. Speaking of those turn signals, I do want to go back and talk about those because the Novas actually feature a sequential pattern built in for the signals themselves, which certainly does add some style points as well. But maybe my favorite part about the Nova Series headlights is this activation sequence, which is a sequence the headlights perform anytime you lock or unlock your Ram. Basically, it's gonna flash a combination of the running lights and turn signals in a very unique sequence, and the Novas are, in my opinion, or at least to my knowledge, one of the only headlight options currently on the site to offer this feature. But lighting and features aside, you'll find everything enclosed in a very durable polypropylene housing, which is then topped off with a durable polycarbonate lens, which has been given an anti-fog coating. Again, something you don't see with a lot of lights in this category. Now, these particular Novas do feature what is called the jet black housing, which is a little bit more of a gloss finish, but you can also find the Nova Series in a matte black housing, in addition to a chrome housing here on the site as well for owners who prefer that kind of look. Finally, these have been given the DOT and SAE stamp of approval, making them legal for use in all 50 states. But now comes a time in the video where we want to walk you through the process of getting these installed on your Ram at home. And for the most part, this is gonna be a pretty straightforward job, but there is the smallest amount of wiring needed to get everything operational. And to give you a little bit more insight on that, feel free to check out our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now.
Tools used for this install are a ratchet, 10mm socket, 8mm socket, and a clip removal tool. So for this install, you're gonna need to pop your hood, remove your upper rad cover, the grill, and some of the surrounding trim. It's a pretty simple process. I'm gonna walk you through the whole thing. So let's get started. So we're gonna start by removing our upper rad cover. There's a bunch of plastic clips that need to be removed. So I'm gonna use my plastic clip removal tool and pop the heads of them open. And then once I get those all removed, I can pull the panel off. and we're gonna pull this panel right off. The next piece we need to remove is the headlight trim and grille trim here on the top of the vehicle. It's a combination of a pop clip and 10mm screws. So I'm gonna use my clip tool once again and a 10mm socket to pull all of these out, and then I can just remove this piece from the vehicle. Next, I'm gonna use my 8mm socket to remove some of the screws here on the inner wheel well and pull the liner back to expose a little bit more hardware that's hiding behind the liner so I can get this panel off that surrounds the headlight. So now that I have the liner pulled back, I've exposed this 10mm bolt here inside the wheel well liner, and I'm going to use my 10mm on a ratchet and just pull that out. Now I'll just repeat this process on the other side. Next, I'm going to need to remove my grill. There are 3 10mm bolts at the bottom of either side of the grill, and there are 4 across the top. I'll just use my 10mm socket on my small impact gun, remove all of those screws, and pull the grill off. So now that I have my grill removed, I can go ahead and start unbolting and unhooking my headlights. I have a clip here at the top as well as a 10mm bolt, and then I have a 10mm bolt here on the side from the fender, and I'll just use my 10mm socket and my clip tool and pull those out, and then I can unhook my headlights. It's a little hard to see, but I'm just going to unplug my headlight connectors from the back. Just push down on the tabs to release them, and then you can pull the headlight out. So there is a wire harness provided in this kit that needs to be hooked up to the battery and as well to the grounds. So what I'm going to do is run my red wire here to the battery positive, and there's a chassis ground right next to the battery that I'm going to hook my ground strap up to. I have the harness laid out so that it's reaching across to the other headlight as well, and then once I have everything where I want it to be, I'll secure it in place so that it can't get damaged. Now I can go ahead and install my headlight and make my connections. So with our harness laid in place and our connections ready to be made, we can go ahead and install our new headlight. Keep in mind, you are not going to be using the 2-pin connector for the corner marker light that we disconnected earlier. You're only going to be using the 12-pin connector for the back of the headlight, as well as the small white wire that's on the back. Now we can just go ahead and reinstall with our factory hardware. So I'll just throw my clip back in here at the top, as well as my 10mm hardware. And then I'll throw my 10mm bolt on the side. Now I can repeat this process on the other side of the vehicle and then reinstall all my grille and trim work. So now I can just complete the same removal and installation step on the other side of the vehicle. Now I'll just go ahead and make my connections, just like I did on the other side of the vehicle. Plug in my 12-pin connector, as well as the provided wire harness. And I will leave my 2-pin corner marker light harness unplugged. Now that you have both of your headlights installed and tested to make sure everything functions properly, you can go ahead and reassemble the front end of your vehicle in the reverse order of removal. After you have the grille reinstalled, you can go ahead and throw on the headlight surround trim pieces. And then reinstall all the hardware. Now you can reinstall the 8mm screws in the inner wheel well. Now you can repeat this on the other side.
Now I can reinstall my upper grille trim and then my rad cover. Now I'll use my 10mm socket and tighten down all my hardware. Finally, I can reinstall my rad cover. And that's going to wrap up this review and install of the Nova Series LED projector headlights in jet black. Thanks for watching, and for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.